Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Oh, can I only walk so many steps? You've got to be kidding me. Alright, well, time to shoot myself in the foot. I'm looking outside. Seems like outside doesn't count. Or is this another room? Is considered one of the rooms? Oh, there is a sprint. Beautiful. Oh, so there's like a whole world outside. Why aren't you opening? Do I have to like get a key? There's obviously nothing blocking you. Oh. A mine? That's interesting. That's gonna come in handy at some point. Pipe. That's a symbol. So there will be reason to come out here. For sure. Dark and spoopy. I don't like this. It's about to get jump scared. These crates doing down here? At some point I'm gonna get like a bazooka or a match or something. I can light all that on fire. Something. But it seems like I can only go through so many rooms. But what constitutes a room? That counted. The driveway counts as a separate room. Hey. That's a thing? I feel like I'm wasting precious moves on my first day. So many bird baths. Okay, yeah, so when the name on the bottom right changes, we lose a room. What happens if I use all of my stuff before finding the blueprint in the entrance hall? What was the year? 1993? If that's the code, just big brain. All right. I mean, worth a try. Oh. So here's the thing. Going back to like once I leave campsite and back to private drive, is that going to take another tour? Yes. Interesting. Okay. So exploration is going to be costly. I don't really know, like I guess that's just how many rooms I can explore in a day to like limit the game and move it forward. I don't know. Mount Holly. Remember, but I have found fond memories of to provide you with this amusement as the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the quest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge with lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should be meant for someone as resourceful as yourself. It is very important to me that you start fresh each morning. Rely on the successes of previous day. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all of my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert Sinclair. Man, your late wife must have been just a real strong, loving woman to put up with this mess. Also serve as a map and adventure tutorial, which you may access the blueprint menu tab button. Okay. Yep. Now we have 44 doors. No longer have any feet left. You are too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. I guess that's to limit people from, like, spending too much time going back and forth over puzzles. Oh, this is a hallway? Interesting. Okay. Okay. My time playing Betrayal at the House on the Hill will be helpful. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Okay. What makes it the West Wing? Just the fact that it's on this side of the house? Oh. Interesting. Do the storeroom. Seems useful. Don't know what the diamond's for, but seems probably useful. You're just trying so hard not to say anything because you've seen it. We got Mrs. standing right behind me, just for the recording sake. And she's watched Wade Barnes play this game a lot. You know, friend of Markiplier, whatever. And she's just standing behind me, just being as silent as absolutely possible. This... We're locked? No, the door's not locked. Hang on, is it? Yeah, no. West Wing Hall. That would be a waste of 2 doors. So we'll do the parlor. Oh, that's nice. What makes the bedroom a rank 2 bedroom? Ooh. I really, really like the art style. Cannot be understated. Okay. That could be very helpful. That's probably my grandma. Hi, Grandma. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate in the old hams this past Thursday. Being frank, it had been quite a while since we were beginning. Whose wit had lost its charm. Refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. I had mentioned I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. Pressed me to write with the particulars of this game. When I found the time, I have included in this letter all the details you will need to share guests should you be inclined. Confounded. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. boy. All 3 boxes are empty. Has to be false. This box and the blue box are empty. Could be true. Black box contains gems. That could be true. So there's 3 boxes. 1 box is a mystery. Could be true, could be a lie. 1 box must be a lie, and 1 box must be true. So the 3rd box is just whatever. It corroborates with one of the other 2. In this case, this has to be a lie because at least 1 box has to have a prize. This box could be true if this box and the blue box are empty, and this says the black box contains gems, which would corroborate with the white box. So let's see if we can open the black box. Heyo! Big brain. Choo 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 choo. Couldn't find my clip button. How long did it take Wade to figure that out? Take Wade to figure that out? Antechamber. The room meaning the room before. All signs and paths point to the antechamber. Your sealed room. May prove, however, initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, we're in room 46. There's shops. I think I'm going to keep working this way up, and then I'll go back to these other paths if I need to. Oh, a West Wing Hall would be good for right here. Keep feeling like one of these doors is going to jump scare the heck out of me. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara, West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, I ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Interesting. So even the staff, this is just how this house works. You walk through a door and you have to draft. My man lived here every time opening a door and had to draft things. Ooh. Ooh. Corridor is always locked and I don't have a key. I don't know what that is. That? Corridor is always left unlocked. Okay, that would be helpful. Observatory. That would be a waste though, because it connects into that. What happens then? Oh, so it doesn't let you waste doors. I want the observatory, even though I feel like the guest room and the corridor could be better. I'm curious. Let's say about curiosity, cats and stuff. I don't even know what that little symbol means, but it feels like it'll be worth it. Complete Starbase, a list of constellations and observed effects of company. 1. Friends and discover the joy of the North Star. 1 gold. Twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Nice. 3 steps. Gem. Just 4 doors are more common. Apples are extra delicious today. Don't know what that means, but it sounds nice. Plus 1 key. 5 gems. Dead end rooms are more common today. That would be awful. It's a pun. The sail. Bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. What does it mean? I have to remember all of this. It looks like it should be a reflection, but it's not. I mean, I just assume I have to take this all the way to the empty. There we go. Okay. Interesting. So I have to pay attention to the benefits of like how that number changes based on this book, because that would be bad if I had that many. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, that's what I thought. If you have 12, it's a bad thing. I think all the other ones are good. So curious. Okay, well. Yeah, whenever he loses a jet, he'll lose some gold. Does he pay a tithe? Ooh. Score. As you continue to your venture, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes. A scrap paper, perhaps most fittingly, a journal. Valuable tool do you not regret having beside you on your journey. So it's just saying, hey, just get an actual journal for this game. Well, I hope me recording my playthroughs is good enough. Let's see what we can get in the West Room. West Wing? Oh, but going back through these also costs. Okay. Okay, nothing for that one. Not painted. Can I take the tape? No, I cannot take the tape. Whole lot of nothing. I'm left in this mindset of like, do Do I just need to open doors, or do I need to make my way to the antechamber? There's so many questions. Through the courtyard. Why is there a gem requirement? You found a heavy sledgehammer. Nice. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Interesting. Aw, the Red Prince. There was a Red Prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. Could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. Do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. The story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess the clues we have said. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like a prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. A story about you. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. Amazing. I like the music. Okay. That feels significant. Grab that rope. Always need a good rope. Oh no. That's gonna be costly. Guess let's head back to the Nook. The only way forward from here is to go all the way back to the entrance hall. That's going to be costly on my movement. But tis the way it goes. The fact that there's not anything behind the painting is a little disappointing, to be honest. Also the fact that we can't wear the top hat. Breaker box. Seems very important. Oh, come on. cabinet. Interesting. I have no idea what that's for, but good to know. Kind of a waste. Aw, look at that nice art. Alright, Mrs. Be honest. Is it enjoyable watching me as it is watching Wade? Okay, great. Appreciate that. Arcade machine. That makes me so angry. Why would they do that? Why would they make it to where this only works on console? Ugh. I don't know what any of these are. Shovel makes sense. You can dig stuff up. I don't understand the benefit of a sleeping mask. I'll leave it for the moment, but interesting. Day 12 to day 16. I gotta remember that. First week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically as your attendance will no longer be registered. While it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in at the computer terminal in the estate. Previous enemies can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to the house manager, Mrs. Babish. Oh, that's not helpful. The scribbled out password. Hang on. That's an S. That's an N, and that's a D. Kind of hard for me to read the other ones. I think that's an O. What the heck does that mean? With, without. When you have items in your inventory, are they permanent? If I buy something, say I buy the shovel, will I have it on the next day? If you just don't, like, that's very. I don't want to discover that the hard way.
Right. Okay. So.
Ugh, that angers me a little bit. But and then so the keys, the gems, and the money also reset.
Yeah.
The dice, I assume, like all of this, everything empty. This down here, which is a separate box. Cool. Great. Interesting. Oh. All of these block me off. I have a key, I can't use that one. Gems. We're gonna take the den. Gives me the option to continue. Oh, a really nice den. That's what happens. Okay. A lot of clocks in here. And I still have it. Fantastic. Okay. Look at this. Apple wouldn't be a bad option because then I could go down, put like a one door, one in, go up and try and put like a hall or something in. Let's do the chapel and lose some money. Stained glass is all women. More specifically, all the same woman. But we have Aid, F, Farmer, Jockey, Chimney Sweep, and Gardener. It's different than the ranch farmer over here. Interesting. They're also all numbered. That feels like it's going to be significant. Also, these chess pieces throughout the house seem like they're going to be significant. Like the bishop in the chapel. Interesting. Alright, let's see what's in the lavatory. Is there like a bonus for putting rooms with the same color next to each other? Because I do notice that all the rooms are colored. Different colored outlines. I think that was lost on me. What the heck is the point of this room? Doesn't make any sense. Anything in the trash can? Right. We go up one more, we can make a line over to the nook, which I think would be nice. Are you unlocked? You are unlocked. Oh, leads to a room of a color of your choice. Boudoir. Or we could redraw. Secret passage is tempting. Let's do... Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I can come back here if I reach here. Isn't impossible. Interesting. Movement. We're gonna reach rank 8. Go far. I feel like I'm doing pretty good for my first run. I wanted to write a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt. Lord Evanson. Your personal, somewhat made up. Personally got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. Ages since I've seen the billiard room. Beginning to suspect you'd retired to the floor plan. Well worth the wait though. I has always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't know the rules of darts to play your variation. I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hope your health improves shortly. Interesting. Wait, so there's a billiard room and it's got a secret in it. If we can connect over to the nook. Bit of a waste, but okay. That one's blocked off. One's fine. Oof, no. Find inventory to create new items. Interesting. So here's the thing. If I do that, I lose access to a whole section, like a whole room I can't place. It's fine, like I'm not gonna solve the game today, probably. Crazy, like really underselling the game if I manage to do it in one run, you know? But walk-in closet was like what I would hope to have put down there. I don't want to lose half of my stuff by having to walk through the weight room though to get it. That's costly. Workshop seems helpful. Ah. I don't have another inventory item, but we're at least prepared if we get one. Message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is... What? Stones cut by hand and letters rot. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. Note is read, the letter. E? Broken lever could prove to be useful. That's a rock. Peddler T. Yep, that's what's right there. You spell our secrets carved from thought. The message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. We'll find all the letters, maybe? I don't know. The true box does not always contain the prize. Oh, the true box, i.e. the box that tells the truth. I'm gonna go from here. Don't have a key. There's no point in coming back up here yet. Passageway, the dining room. I don't think I can combine anything that I currently have. Do I need 3? Okay. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Interesting. Oh, I heard about the billiard room. That would give me so much walking. Off so much. I don't need the feet for now. The conference room. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently in your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Would be helpful? What? Oh, I could have disabled that. Where do I get a dang key card? Safe code 9083. That's probably important. Our meeting adjourned. Take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. You are more likely to draw green rooms or pantry. I feel like I need the money. I don't know what green rooms are versus other rooms. Not drawn very many green rooms. These two connect. Let's go ahead and do the boudoir. That seems... Oh, it's the bedroom. Wait. This seems like more just for secrets. You got a safe for Christmas. That must have been a pain to wrap. Yeah. That's one way to get around the key card. No. I think that's it. It's really disappointing. Because I don't have... The courtyard was locked. And... that door's locked. I don't have another key.